It's a funny thing, isn't it? Sometimes takes a load of...
What elements make a classic television series truly unforgettable? One might argue that the larger-than-life actors, unique, and sometimes unorthodox storylines, and memorable dialogue contribute significantly to its charm. In the iconic Western series Gunsmoke, these ingredients came together brilliantly over its impressive 12-year run on CBS. Among the characters who brought color, flavor, and humor to the show, none stood out more than the well-meaning sidekick Chester and the scruffy, cantankerous Festus. Dennis Weaver, who portrayed Chester, infused the character with a blend of loyalty and earnestness. Chester was a devoted deputy, often finding himself in humorous situations while supporting Matt Dillon. His distinctive gait and speech patterns made him an endearing figure in the town of Dodge City. Ken Curtis, on the other hand, brought Festus to life with his rugged charm and quick wit. Festus was the quintessential hillbilly, always ready with a quip or a clever remark. His interactions with Matt and Chester added a layer of comedic relief to the series, making him a fan favorite. Together, these two characters not only enhanced the narrative, but also left a lasting impression on viewers, ensuring that their legacy continues to resonate.
I got room in that wagon for two more, like you and your little girl.
From a young age, William Dennis Weaver showed a passion for acting. Born on June 4, 1924, in Joplin, Missouri, he spent his early years dreaming of a life on stage and screen. His childhood was marked by moves to Louisiana and California, which exposed him to different cultures and experiences that would later influence his acting career. After completing high school, he returned to Joplin, where he attended Joplin Junior College. His journey did not stop there, as he later transferred to the University of Oklahoma in Norman. At the university, Weaver immersed himself in drama, honing his craft and preparing for a future in acting. He was not only dedicated to his studies, but also excelled in athletics, becoming a member of the track team. His athletic abilities were impressive. He set several school records in various events, showcasing his determination and talent. This combination of acting and athletics would serve him well as he transitioned into a successful career in television and film, eventually becoming well known for his role in the iconic series Gunsmoke.
Gun.
How do you know? You weren't there.
Hoffer was still alive.
During World War II, he served as a fighter pilot for the U.S. Navy, showcasing bravery and skill in the skies. This experience shaped his character and determination. After the war, he returned to civilian life and married his childhood sweetheart, Jerry Stoll, marking a new chapter filled with love and commitment. Under the name of Billy D. Weaver, he pursued his athletic dreams and tried out for the 1948 U.S. Olympic team in the decathlon. This event was a significant challenge, as the decathlon requires a diverse set of skills and endurance across 10 different track and field events. He put forth his best effort, demonstrating his dedication to the sport. Ultimately, he finished sixth in the trials, just 3 spots short of making the Olympic team. This near miss was a disappointment, but it did not diminish his spirit or determination to succeed in other areas of life. His journey reflects the resilience and pursuit of dreams that many experienced during that era. After that, he decided to stay in New York and pursue an acting career. His first Broadway role came as an understudy, where he eventually took over the role of Turk Fisher from Lonnie Chapman in the play comeback, Little Sheba. This experience deepened his desire to become an actor, leading him to enroll in the Actors Studio. It was there, in 1952, that he met Shelley Winters, who played a significant role in his career. She helped him secure a contract with Universal Studios, marking a pivotal moment in his journey. His film debut was in The Redhead from Wyoming, which opened the door to other minor movie roles over the next 3 years. Despite his growing involvement in film, he still needed to support his family through odd jobs, earning only $60 a week delivering flowers. This challenging time in his life came to a turning point when he landed the role of Chester Goode on the new television series Gunsmoke, which would become a defining moment in his acting career.
Well, I thought I'd be safe with you helping me.
Safe?
When developing the new show, Chester was the first character that the producers wanted to cast. However, neither producer Norman Macdonald nor the team had a specific actor in mind for the role. They faced challenges in locating the right person until they finally found someone who would audition. This actor, who had never heard the radio show, delivered Chester's silly and foolish lines in a very straightforward manner. The producer was disappointed with this initial reading, as he had hoped for a performance that would bring humor to the character. In a moment of inspiration, actor Dennis Weaver recalled a boy from his school days whom he used to tease for his thick Kentucky accent. He remembered how his friends would laugh when he did impressions of this boy. This memory sparked an idea for Weaver, and he decided to incorporate that accent into his audition for Chester. When he returned to read for the role again, the producer and his team found themselves laughing uncontrollably. Weaver's performance was so entertaining that he could hardly get through the reading himself, securing his place in the iconic series.
Go ahead.
Real easy.
When the producers of GUNSMOKE were developing Chester's character, they faced a significant challenge. They worried that the audience might not accept Chester as the sidekick to Marshal Dillon if he did not appear to be capable of handling himself in a fight. The question loomed, why wouldn't Chester be armed and ready to defend himself like a typical lawman? To address this concern, the producers decided that Chester needed a handicap that would explain his role as a deputy rather than a full-fledged sheriff. In this creative process, actor Dennis Weaver was asked to come up with a physical characteristic that would serve this purpose. After considering various options, Weaver decided on a stiff leg limp. He practiced and refined the limp, ensuring it would look authentic on screen. Once he felt confident in his portrayal, he presented it to the producers. Their reaction was surprisingly indifferent. They simply accepted the limp without much further discussion. This led Weaver to realize that it might not have mattered what kind of handicap he had chosen later. The limp became a defining feature of Chester, shaping the way audiences perceived him and his role alongside Marshal Dillon. The development of Chester's character added depth to the show, allowing viewers to connect with him in a unique way. His limp not only explained his position but also made him a more relatable character, as he navigated the challenges of the Wild West alongside his more capable counterpart. The thoughtful creation of Chester's character was essential in establishing the dynamics of the series and contributed to the lasting impact of GUNSMOKE on television history.
Now, wait a minute, Jerry. What's this all about?
I know. He made me lie last time. He don't even know I'm here.
After 9 seasons and 290 episodes, Dennis Weaver felt it was time to move on from his beloved role as Chester, the loyal sidekick to Matt Dillon in the iconic series GUNSMOKE. Weaver's portrayal of Chester earned him significant acclaim, including an Emmy Award in 1959. However, he sought to expand his horizons in both television and film. His next major role came in the CBS series General Ben, where he played Tom Weedlow from 1967 to 1969. This show allowed him to showcase his versatility and talent in a different setting. The following year, Weaver landed the title role in NBC's McCloud, a modern western that featured a lawman from New Mexico navigating life in New York City. His performance in McCloud earned him 2 more Emmy Award nominations, further solidifying his status as a talented actor. Dennis Weaver passed away on February 24, 2006, in Ridgway, Colorado, due to complications related to cancer. Coincidentally, this was the same day that the entertainment world mourned the loss of the memorable actor Don Knotts.
Yeah, I know. He seems nice enough.
Oh, Matty, you're worrying too much about it. Maybe you need that drink.
Ken Curtis was born Curtis Wayne Gates on July 2, 1916, in Lomar, Colorado. When he turned 10, his family moved about 40 miles west of his birthplace. This move was significant as his father ran for sheriff in their new community. His father won the election and served in this role from 1927 to 1931. The family lived in a unique situation, occupying the first floor of the building while the jail was located above them on the second floor. This arrangement created a fascinating dynamic in their daily lives. Ken's mother played an important role in this environment, regularly cooking meals for the prisoners housed in the jail above. This experience likely shaped Ken's views on life and community as he grew up surrounded by law enforcement and the realities of crime and punishment. The early years of his life in this unusual setting helped to mold his character and may have influenced his later career in entertainment, where he would become known for his role in the iconic television series GUNSMOKE.
Well, that's enough. Let's have another little game sometime, Vince.
During the years when Curtis was growing up, he had a unique opportunity that would shape his future work as an actor. He spent time observing a local man known as Cedar Jack, who was a regular visitor to his father's jail. Cedar Jack earned his living by cutting cedar fence posts for farmers and ranchers in the area. His frequent trips into town often landed him in jail, which allowed Curtis to watch him closely. Cedar Jack had a distinct twangy voice that was hard to forget. His mannerisms were equally memorable, full of the quirks and traits that made him stand out. Curtis listened to Cedar Jack's stories and noted how he interacted with others. These experiences left a lasting impression on him. Years later, when Curtis took on the role of Festus Hagen in the television series Gunsmoke, he drew heavily from those early observations. The character of Festus, with his unique speech and mannerisms, was a reflection of Cedar Jack. This connection added depth to Festus, making him a beloved character in the series and showcasing how real-life experiences can influence artistic expression.
Rise, and we're going to ride into Dodge, and you're going to jail.
Ken Curtis, known for his role in the classic series Gunsmoke, had a vibrant and diverse background. In high school, he was not only the quarterback of the football team, but also played the clarinet in the school band, showcasing his talents in both sports and music. His journey took a significant turn during World War II, when he served in the U.S. Army from 1943 to 1945. Before he stepped into the world of acting, he was already making a name for himself as a singer. His musical career began to flourish when he joined the Tommy Dorsey Band in 1941, stepping in as the vocalist after Frank Sinatra left. During this time, he had the chance to perform and develop his singing skills. It was Tommy Dorsey who suggested that he change his name to Ken Curtis, a decision that would help him carve out his identity in the entertainment industry. As he transitioned into acting, he found a way to blend his love for music with his newfound passion for performance, creating a unique space for himself in Hollywood.
Coming to see me now?
Oh, we can't leave now. We can't take train.
Oh, you bet.
He became a featured singer on the country music radio show WWB Jamboree, which helped him gain popularity and recognition in the music industry. From 1949 to 1952, he took on the role of lead singer for the Sons of the Pioneers, a well-known Western music group that played a significant part in shaping the sound of cowboy music. His talent was recognized early on, leading him to sign a contract with Columbia Pictures in 1945. This opportunity allowed him to star in various musical westerns, where he showcased his singing abilities alongside the Hoosier Hotshots. These films often featured lively musical numbers that highlighted his charm as a singing cowboy, a character that resonated with audiences who loved the adventurous spirit of the West. His performances combined storytelling with music, creating memorable moments that contributed to the popularity of the genre. As he traveled and performed, he continued to build a legacy that would influence country music for years to come.
Yeah.
Through his second marriage, he became a son-in-law to the renowned film director John Ford. This connection opened many doors for him in the world of cinema, particularly in the genre of Western films. He starred in notable movies such as Rio Grande, The Searchers, The Alamo, and How the West Was Won, all of which showcased the rugged landscapes and strong characters typical of Ford's vision. His performances in these films helped to establish him as a prominent figure in the Western genre. Beyond the big screen, he also made appearances in various television series, including the iconic Gunsmoke. This show, which aired for many years, was a staple of American television and featured stories set in the Old West. His guest role on Gunsmoke allowed him to reach a broader audience and further cement his legacy in both film and television. The influence of John Ford in his career is evident, as it shaped not only the types of roles he pursued, but also the stories he wanted to tell through his performances.
You ever faced grape shot, Marshal?
In 1962, Festus Hagen made his first appearance in the Gunsmoke series during an episode titled USA Guns. He came to Dodge City with a strong motive to avenge the death of his twin brother. Festus quickly became a character that viewers could not forget. He was portrayed by actor Ken Curtis, who had a unique charm and a rugged quality that fit well within the show's setting. Director Andrew McLaglen, who had previously worked with Curtis in an episode of Have Gun, Will Travel in 1957, believed that Curtis would be ideal for developing the character of Festus. As the series progressed, especially after Dennis Weaver's departure from the role of Chester Good, Festus was gradually introduced as a reliable sidekick and part-time deputy to the main character, Matt Dillon. By 1965, Festus had become a staple in the series, bringing his own brand of humor and loyalty to the show. His character added depth, and a different dynamic to the interactions in Dodge City, making him a beloved figure among fans of Gunsmoke. The evolution of Festus from a vengeful brother to a trusted companion highlighted the show's ability to develop characters that resonated with its audience, ensuring that Festus would remain a memorable part of the series for years to come.
Go right in, Marshal. He's waiting for you.
For over 300 episodes, Ken Curtis brought to life the character of Festus Hagen, a mangy hick and yapping deputy marshal in the iconic television series Gunsmoke. His portrayal was filled with a unique blend of humor, loyalty, and a touch of rugged charm that made Festus a beloved character among fans. Curtis's performance was not just about the dialogue. It was about embodying a character who represented the spirit of the Old West. His ability to switch from comedic moments to serious situations showcased his range as an actor. After an impressive run on Gunsmoke, Curtis took on his last acting role in 1991, playing an aging cattle rancher named Seaborn Tay in the television production of Koenig. Sadly, Ken Curtis passed away on April 28, 1991, in his sleep from a heart attack in Fresno, California. His legacy lives on through the memorable character of Festus, who remains an enduring symbol of the classic American Western genre.
Is that to your liking?
I ain't never...
The legacy of Chester and Festus remains strong in the hearts of many fans of Gunsmoke. Dennis Weaver and Ken Curtis brought these two characters to life in a way that made them utterly unforgettable. Their portrayals added depth and humor to the series, making Chester good and Festus Hagen more than just sidekicks to Marshal Matt Dillon. Viewers can still hear the echoes of Chester calling out, "Mr. Dillon, Mr. Dillon," filled with concern and loyalty, and Festus' endearing way of saying, "Matthew, Matthew," which showcased his unique personality and devotion to his friends. Throughout the show's 20 seasons, these characters became beloved fixtures in the lives of audiences. Their interactions and adventures in Dodge City provided not only entertainment but also a sense of camaraderie and warmth. The chemistry between Weaver and Curtis was palpable, creating memorable moments that resonate even today. Their contributions to Gunsmoke helped shape the series into a classic that continues to be celebrated. Thank you both for entertaining us and for keeping those characters alive and well in our memories today.
Couldn't shoot a man down cold.
There he is, gentlemen. Burke Reese in his true colors.
Gunsmoke, the iconic television series that first aired in 1955, continues to evoke strong sentiments among its viewers, both those who experienced its original run and newer fans discovering it through channels dedicated to classic television. The series is often celebrated for its compelling storytelling, rich character development, and its portrayal of life in the late 1800s, grounded in a sense of realism that resonates with audiences even today. One of the most frequently noted aspects of Gunsmoke is the caliber of its cast. Many reviewers express a nostalgic reverence for the core actors, particularly James Arness as Marshal Matt Dillon, alongside a memorable ensemble that includes Festus, Miss Kitty, Chester, Quint, Sam, and Doc. Their performances are often described as unparalleled, setting a high bar that contemporary actors seem to struggle to meet. This admiration underscores a broader sentiment that the series captures a unique authenticity, with the actors embodying their roles in a way that feels genuine and deeply engaging. The storytelling in Gunsmoke is another focal point of praise. Viewers appreciate the series' ability to weave intricate narratives that reflect the complexities of human nature and societal issues of the time. The early episodes, particularly those presented in black and white, are often highlighted as the pinnacle of the series, characterized by a grittiness and rawness that some fans feel was diluted in later seasons. Critics of the later episodes argue that the shift towards a more polished, drama-centric format stripped away the visceral quality that made the earlier seasons so compelling. This transition reportedly came in response to audience feedback regarding the violence depicted in the show, leading to a less intense, but arguably more conventional storytelling approach. Conversely, there are newer viewers who, despite being late to the party, find themselves captivated by the series' enduring charm. They recognize Gunsmoke as a landmark in television history, appreciating its ability to engage audiences through its well-crafted characters and engaging plots. For these fans, the series stands as a testament to quality television, with a legacy that remains unmatched. They express gratitude for the opportunity to experience a show that has left an indelible mark on the landscape of American television. While some longtime viewers may lament the changes in tone and style after the 10th season, it is essential to acknowledge that the series still manages to maintain a loyal following. The characters and their development continue to resonate, providing a sense of nostalgia and connection to a time that many find fascinating. The series' ability to adapt while retaining its core essence is a testament to its strength and appeal. In summary, Gunsmoke is a multifaceted series that elicits a wide range of opinions, from those who cherish its early, gritty storytelling to fans who appreciate the overall quality of the show, regardless of its evolution over time. It remains a defining piece of television history, celebrated for its storytelling, characters, and the performances of its cast. For both longtime fans and newcomers alike, Gunsmoke offers a rich viewing experience that continues to stand the test of time.
Butcher and a murderer, and I'm not going to stand for it. I don't like saying this to you, Shell, because I know the grief you've had and everything.
As the dust settles on another thrilling episode of Gunsmoke, you may think the story ends here. But what if we told you that the real tales of the characters didn't stop when the camera turned off? The lives of the cast members are filled with unexpected twists and turns that rival the drama of Dodge City itself. From celebrated careers to personal struggles, the journey of these actors reveals much more than their on-screen personas. Did James Arness find peace after hanging up his sheriff's badge? What became of the beloved Miss Kitty? And how did her portrayal influence her life? Join us as we delve into the fascinating paths taken by the stars of Gunsmoke after the series finale. Their stories are rich with triumphs, challenges, and surprises that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Stay tuned as we uncover the hidden chapters of their lives that you won't want to miss.
That's right, I'm not thinking. All right, I'll have to take both of them. I'll take Jed for...
Glenn Strange portrayed Sam, the bartender at the Long Branch Saloon, in the 1955 series Gunsmoke. His character provided a steady presence amidst the chaos of Dodge City, often serving as a confidant to the townsfolk. Strange's imposing figure and deep voice added a layer of gravitas to Sam, making him a memorable part of the show's fabric. After Gunsmoke, Strange's career continued with roles in various westerns and horror films, but he faced personal challenges that shadowed his life. He struggled with alcoholism, which took a toll on his health and relationships. In 1969, he suffered a heart attack, leading to a decline in his career. Despite these hardships, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for his kindness and generosity. Strange passed away in 1973, leaving behind a legacy that resonated with fans. His final years were marked by a quiet retreat from the spotlight, and he is remembered not just for his roles, but for the battles he faced off-screen.
Hold on. Some fine way you got of getting my money back, Marshal.
Yeah.
Shug Fisher played the role of Obie in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, bringing a unique blend of humor and warmth to the character. Obie was a recurring figure who often provided comic relief amidst the show's more serious themes. Fisher's portrayal highlighted his ability to connect with audiences through a mix of charm and vulnerability, making Obie a memorable part of the series. After Gunsmoke, Fisher's career continued in various television and film roles, but he faced personal challenges that overshadowed his professional life. He struggled with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and work opportunities. Fisher also encountered financial difficulties, leading to a period of instability. Despite these hardships, he remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, known for his resilience. In his later years, Fisher's health declined, and he lived a quieter life away from the spotlight. He passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to television and the personal battles he faced. The details of his life serve as a reminder of the complexities behind the personas we see on screen.
Let's go home.
Victor French portrayed Eben Lucan in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, a character marked by complexity and depth. Lucan was a man grappling with his own demons, often caught in moral dilemmas that reflected the darker shades of humanity. French's performance captured the essence of a man shaped by hardship, making him a memorable part of the show's early landscape. Beyond Gunsmoke, Victor French's career flourished as he became known for his roles in various television series, including Little House on the Prairie and Highway to Heaven. However, his life was not without turmoil. French faced personal struggles, including a battle with alcoholism that affected both his career and relationships. He experienced the heart-wrenching loss of his daughter, which left a profound impact on him. French also faced controversy during his career, including rumors about his temper and difficulties with co-stars, which painted a complicated picture of his off-screen persona. In the final years of his life, French continued to work in television but was diagnosed with lung cancer. He passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and shadowed by personal challenges. His journey reflects the struggles many face, reminding us that behind the screen, life can be filled with darkness and hardship.
And without giving him something to eat, would you, Heck?
Now, looky here, Marshal, you sit back down. I can't hit you like that.
Dennis Weaver's portrayal of Chester Goode in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke became iconic, capturing the essence of a loyal, yet complex character. Chester, the bumbling but dedicated deputy, provided a mix of comic relief and poignant moments in a gritty landscape. Weaver infused Chester with depth, showcasing vulnerability amidst the harsh realities of frontier life. His performance earned him acclaim, marking a significant milestone in his career. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Weaver faced personal challenges. He struggled with typecasting, finding it hard to break away from the image of Chester. While he appeared in various films and TV shows, including McCloud, his career never regained the same momentum. In his personal life, Weaver confronted hardships, including a painful divorce from his first wife, which left lasting scars. He also dealt with the loss of his son, who tragically passed away in a car accident. Despite these struggles, Weaver remained active in environmental advocacy, reflecting his deep commitment to social issues. In his later years, he found solace in his work and family, continuing to inspire others. The last known information about Dennis Weaver points to his passing in 2006, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and dedication to both his craft and the causes he championed.
I believe you.
Marshal, I told you, I'm just as anxious to have him caught as you were.
All right, then you find him.
Cactus Mac played the role of townsman in the iconic 1955 TV series Gunsmoke. His character often served as a background figure in the bustling town of Dodge City, representing the everyday struggles of frontier life. Mac's performances brought a sense of authenticity and depth to the show, capturing the harsh realities of the Old West. After Gunsmoke, Cactus Mac faced various challenges in his life. His career saw a decline as the Western genre faded from popularity. He struggled with financial instability and personal hardships, including bouts of depression. Mac was involved in a notable scandal in the late 1960s when he was accused of financial misconduct related to a failed business venture. This incident marred his reputation and led to a period of isolation from the industry. In his later years, Mac found solace in painting and writing, exploring themes of loss and redemption. His last known information indicates he lived a quiet life in California until his passing in 1974, leaving behind a complex legacy of both triumph and struggle.
Here.
James Arness portrayed Matt Dillon in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, a character defined by his stoic demeanor and unwavering sense of justice. Arness embodied the role of the lawman with a depth that resonated with audiences, portraying the struggles of a man tasked with maintaining order in a chaotic world. His towering presence and gravelly voice added a haunting quality to the character, making Dillon an iconic figure in American television history. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Arness faced personal challenges. He battled health issues, including a serious back injury from World War II that plagued him throughout his life. In the 1980s, he dealt with the loss of his younger brother, actor Peter Graves, which deeply affected him. Arness also experienced a tumultuous marriage. He divorced his first wife, Virginia, after a long separation, which left him grappling with loneliness. Despite these hardships, Arness remained active in the industry, appearing in several television movies and series. He continued to embrace the legacy of Matt Dillon, reprising the role in Gunsmoke television films into the 1990s. His later years were marked by a quiet life in California, where he enjoyed fishing and spending time with family. James Arness passed away in 2011, leaving behind a complex legacy of a man who faced both the bright lights of fame and the shadows of personal struggles.
I'm going back tomorrow. I'm making a loan at the bank. Ain't you?
Ken Curtis brought a unique blend of humor and grit to his role as Festus Hagen in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke. Festus, the scruffy but loyal deputy, quickly became a fan favorite, showcasing Curtis's talent for both comedic and dramatic moments. His portrayal added depth to the character, who often found himself in morally complex situations in the lawless West. Curtis's performance was marked by a distinct Southern drawl and a knack for storytelling, making Festus a memorable part of the show's legacy. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Curtis faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the difficulty of transitioning to other roles. His life was marred by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and singer Arlene Curtis, which ended in divorce. Curtis battled alcoholism, a struggle that haunted him for years, affecting both his personal relationships and career opportunities. Despite these challenges, he found solace in music, releasing several albums that showcased his talent as a singer. In later years, Curtis remained active in the entertainment industry, making guest appearances and participating in fan conventions. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 1991, leaving behind a complex legacy marked by both triumphs and trials. His life story serves as a reminder of the darker sides of fame and the resilience required to navigate it.
Who made that law? Some carpetbagger?
Dabbs Greer portrayed Jonas in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, a character marked by a blend of wisdom and vulnerability. Jonas was a man who often found himself caught in the moral dilemmas of the Old West, reflecting the struggles of humanity against the backdrop of lawlessness. Greer's performance brought depth to this role, showcasing a range of emotions that resonated with the audience. After Gunsmoke, Greer faced numerous challenges in his career. He appeared in various television shows and films but often found himself typecast in supporting roles, limiting his opportunities for more prominent parts. His personal life was fraught with difficulties, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Greer also battled financial instability, which led him to take on roles in lesser-known productions just to make ends meet. In his later years, Greer became more reclusive, retreating from the public eye. He continued to act sporadically, but his health declined. The last known information about Greer indicates he passed away in 2007, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters that reflected the darker sides of human nature. His life, marked by both achievements and struggles, remains a testament to the resilience of an artist in a challenging industry.
Come back. I'm leaving now. Come on. Come on.
Roy Barcroft played the role of Roy in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke. His character was often seen as a tough, rugged figure, embodying the harsh realities of life in the Old West. Barcroft's performance added depth to the series, showcasing his ability to portray complex emotions beneath a hardened exterior. Throughout his career, Barcroft appeared in numerous films and television shows, often cast as the villain or the tough guy. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced significant personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Barcroft struggled with alcohol addiction, which led to erratic behavior and strained relationships within the industry. His later years were marked by financial difficulties and a decline in acting opportunities, pushing him further into obscurity. Despite these challenges, Barcroft remained a respected figure among his peers. He eventually faded from the public eye, with little known about his final years. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life away from Hollywood spotlight, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and struggles.
Now just wait a minute, Joe. This man's not really a crook. He's just had a few bad breaks along the line. Why don't you give him a chance? How do I...
Amanda Blake's portrayal of Kitty Russell in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke became iconic. As the strong-willed saloon owner, she brought depth to a character that was both nurturing and fiercely independent. Kitty was not just a love interest. She was a central figure in the narrative, often confronting the harsh realities of life in the Old West. Blake's performance resonated with audiences, making her a household name. After Gunsmoke ended in 1975, Blake faced personal challenges. She struggled with health issues, including a battle with oral cancer that led to the removal of part of her jaw. This ordeal deeply affected her both physically and emotionally. In her later years, Blake became an advocate for animal rights, working with organizations like the Humane Society. However, her personal life was marred by two lieutenants. She had 4 marriages, the last ending in divorce, which left her grappling with loneliness. In 1989, Amanda Blake passed away from complications related to cancer. Her death was shrouded in mystery, with some speculating about the circumstances surrounding her health decline. Today, her legacy endures, remembered for her strength on screen and her struggles off it.
You tell her that I've got a witness, but that he's out of town for a few days. And that the way this Jim Dobie has been talking...
Buck Taylor, known for his role as Newly O'Brien in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, brought a unique charm to the character of the young, eager blacksmith. Newly was portrayed as a loyal friend and a skilled gunsmith, often caught in the moral dilemmas of frontier life. Taylor's performance resonated with audiences, making Newly a beloved figure throughout the show's long run. After Gunsmoke ended, Taylor faced a series of personal challenges. He struggled with the transition from a prominent television role to finding new opportunities in a changing industry. His career included various guest appearances and roles in films, but the shadow of Newly lingered. In his personal life, Taylor faced hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also battled the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. Notably, he experienced the loss of close friends in the industry, which took a toll on his mental health. As of the last known information, Buck Taylor continues to be involved in the entertainment world, participating in conventions and celebrating his legacy, but the details of his current life remain largely private.
Mr. Dillon, that cavalry patrol can't be very far away. They're on the trail.
I know, I've been thinking about that.
Greg Palmer portrayed the bartender in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, a role that added depth to the show's portrayal of frontier life. His character served as a subtle observer of the town's drama, reflecting the struggles and moral dilemmas of the time. Palmer's performance was marked by a quiet intensity, making him a memorable part of the series' rich tapestry. After Gunsmoke, Palmer's career included appearances in various films and television shows. He often played tough, rugged characters, fitting the Western genre that he had become known for. However, his career was not without challenges. Palmer faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected both his personal life and professional opportunities. His battles with addiction led to a decline in his acting roles during the late 1970s and early 1980s. In his later years, Palmer sought to rebuild his life, finding solace in family and community. He remained largely out of the public eye until his passing in 2003. The details of his later life are sparse, but his legacy in television endures through his memorable roles.
You just wait till I tell Paul about you not helping, Dal. You do, and I'll put a bullet in your mouth, I swear I will.
Morgan Woodward's portrayal of Bear Sanderson in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke left a lasting impression on audiences. As Bear, he embodied a complex character marked by a rugged exterior and a troubled past, highlighting the darkness that often lurked beneath the surface of the Wild West. His performance was both powerful and haunting, showcasing Woodward's ability to delve deep into the psyche of his characters. Woodward's career continued to flourish after Gunsmoke, with notable roles in other series like The Twilight Zone and Dallas. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression that stemmed from the pressures of fame and the industry's demands. Woodward also experienced a devastating car accident in the 1980s that left him with significant injuries, impacting his ability to work. In his later years, Woodward became more reclusive, choosing to step back from the public eye. He passed away in 2021, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his artistic contributions and personal struggles. His life story serves as a reminder of the complexities that often accompany a life in the spotlight. Milburn Stone portrayed Doc Adams in the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, a role that became iconic over its long run. Stone's character was a blend of wisdom and grit, serving as the moral compass in a harsh world. His performance was marked by a deep understanding of human nature, often reflecting the struggles of the time. Stone's commitment to the role earned him critical acclaim and solidified his place in television history. After Gunsmoke ended, Stone faced personal challenges. He dealt with the death of his first wife, which plunged him into a period of grief. Despite this, he continued to act, appearing in various films and guest roles on television. However, his life was not without scandal. He faced rumors about his temper and difficult relationships with co-stars, which cast a shadow over his later years. In the 1980s, Stone's health began to decline, leading to a battle with heart problems. He passed away in 1980, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and personal struggles. His contributions to television remain influential, but the darker aspects of his life remind us of the complexities behind the screen. Last known information suggests that his work continues to be celebrated, with reruns of Gunsmoke still captivating audiences today.
Do you know Little Wolf?
Little Wolf Chief. Good chief.
Maybe so.
Burt Reynolds played the character Quint in the 1955 television series Gunsmoke, marking one of his early roles in a career that would span decades. Quint, a charismatic and rugged character, showcased Reynolds' charm and acting ability, helping to establish him as a prominent figure in Hollywood. However, this role was just the beginning of a tumultuous journey filled with highs and lows. After Gunsmoke, Reynolds became a major star in the 1970s, known for films like Deliverance and Smokey and the Bandit. Yet, his rise to fame was shadowed by personal struggles. He faced numerous challenges, including a highly publicized divorce from actress Lani Anderson, which led to financial difficulties. He filed for bankruptcy in 1996, revealing the darker side of his glamorous lifestyle. Reynolds battled health issues later in life, including heart problems that required multiple surgeries. In 2018, he passed away at the age of 82, leaving behind a complex legacy marked by both success and hardship. His last known public appearance was at the 2017 Golden Globe Awards, where he received a standing ovation, a testament to his lasting impact on the film industry.
Who was it told you about this raid?
I got ears. It's common knowledge, ain't it?
As we wrap up our journey through the iconic 1955 TV series Gunsmoke, we reflect on the profound impact it had on its cast and viewers. The show not only entertained but also shaped the careers of actors like James Arness, who played Marshal Matt Dillon for 20 years, and Amanda Blake, whose portrayal of Miss Kitty Russell became legendary. Their experiences on set, from the demanding shooting schedules to the challenges of bringing complex characters to life, resonate with many. Gunsmoke tackled tough themes like justice and morality, making it a staple of American television. Did you watch Gunsmoke during your childhood? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps you remember gathering around the TV with family, or maybe you connected with the struggles of the characters. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your memories are a part of this show's rich legacy, and we would love to hear them.
Here, I mean to protect it.
How do you know you can trust him?
He's a gunfighter.